Hi and welcome to Happy Kitty Crafts. Today's craft is another fun adult and kid activity to do. I found this very basic and inexpensive birdhouse at a pet store in Dragon Mall one day and decided to get it because I love the sound of birds around our home, especially in the morning, and I want to give the birds a shaded shelter from the very hot Dubai sun, especially this summer. The video today is pretty straightforward, so in terms of instructions, there are basically two. Sandpaper the birdhouse to smooth it out and get rid of any splinter risks. This is an optional step, but if you're doing this craft with kids, please don't skip it so that they don't risk getting any splinters into their hands. The second step is to start painting. You can choose the colors, then decide what you want to paint after that and as you go, or you can plan a certain pattern ahead of time and do it that way instead. There's no right and wrong in art. So, now that we're done with the instructions, I wanted to take the opportunity to talk about a general topic that I have been discussing a lot lately with friends. I'm sure in our lifetime we have probably heard or said this sentence that I will say many times. He or she are so talented, I could never do something like that. Now, here's the issue I have with the word talented. So it can be so encouraging, but at the same time so limiting to a person. If a person, let's call him Adam, didn't believe he was talented enough to paint a beautiful portrait, he probably won't even try. But if Adam was told he was talented at playing the piano, for example, this encouragement will drive and motivate him to practice more and play more piano, therefore truly being talented. Now, forget about Adam and let's talk about me. From a young age, I was very interested in drawing and sketching and anything arts and craftsy. By the age of 12, I would always have a sketchbook that I would draw in. I drew flowers, vases, horses, people, and a lot of other doodles. By the time I went to university, where I was enrolled in a fine arts program, I was sketching on a daily basis because it was our homework and our projects. During that time, a student remarked that I had talent and they did not. I took the compliment and said thank you, but felt I needed to explain that I didn't magically become skilled at sketching or drawing, but that I had a lot of practice and a head start since I started young, and that I still find sketching challenging, especially when I don't practice for a long time. It's not a skill that you acquire once, it's not a talent, it's a skill that you have to keep feeding and then you have to keep doing every day so that you remain good at it. I love when Shwapus does this, by the way. Shwapus is the name of my cat. I guess he was feeling a bit neglected while I was working on this, so I guess he just decided to crash the table and crash the video and just sit there waiting for some attention. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that even if some people may truly be talented and have a faster grasp and understanding of one thing, does not mean that it's something not achievable for you and I. If you really want to acquire a skill, hobby, or knowledge, you have to put in the time and effort. Practice makes perfect. And I used to, for example, say that I'm not good at mathematics, which I'm not. So I downloaded an app that made you do mathematics as a game. And the more I played this game, the more I was getting better at mathematics and adding and subtracting numbers and dividing and multiplying. I was getting faster with the answers. But that was only because I was doing it on a daily basis and the app was actually fun. But only a month after not playing that app, all the information was basically gone. So basically, if I want to get back to that level, I'm gonna have to practice it daily again. But do I want to do that? No, I just wanted to prove to myself that I could. I also learned how to cook later in life, and thanks to a lot of practice, a lot of reading and learning, watching endless recipes on YouTube and elsewhere, and thanks to making so many mistakes that I've learned from, I now proudly, confidently consider myself a pretty good cook. If you've listened to me, well, I think you got the point by now, and if you've listened to me for the whole video and made it to the end, thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great day from Happy Kitty Kitchen. Oops, I meant crafts. Bye!